Describe your 2020 in one word.
It's been such a long year.
Yeah, I would say long.
I mean, the year was eventful.
Everything is so uncertain right now. One announcement could throw everything, to like shambles.
2020, if I could say anything about it, has just been one gigantic test.
I had a lot of things lined up in terms of my career, and I am supposed to go to grad school right now, but the only thing I can do now is attend online classes.
It's just a lot of thought into going out every day. Oh, if you need anything or you just want like coffee, you can just like go out and get it, But now it's like, okay, wait, need to get my mask, need to make sure I scan, need to make sure I check in.
I'm like, what? What's happening next week? I don't know. No one knows. No one knows.
I've been really keen on exploring new avenues of work in terms of internships, copywriting or HR or anything.
Now that you're working from home, you're just kind of expected to be online at all times because what's going to be your argument?
Before this whole thing, work was work, and then when you go home, you don't have to do work anymore. But now, what's stopping you from working all the time?
It's just like you work here, then you go to bed, and you wake up, and then you work.
When you're at home, all you can do is just send messages to each other. You can't even hear your friends laugh,
Being trapped in the same four walls with the same people and the same faces, that is testing. Just shook everything up. It forced me to confront a lot of things which I think I had to confront anyways.
The gift of time is something people tend to take for granted, and I took it for granted too. Personally, I'm a very collaborative person. I was really open to having an experience at the workplace. I really need to have that sort of motivation from people around me. So that's what's been really difficult because I have to stay at home on my own computer, in my pajamas at like 3 PM on a weekday. It's very surreal.
You just feel like the attention is not there, and you have that feeling of, am I doing it wrong?
And watching other people suffer and hearing the struggles of other people who lose their jobs, they're struggling to pay rent, they don't know what to do, desperation. It makes you feel grateful of what you have. I patched things up with my parents, even my siblings, patched things up with a lot of people around me. I think I gained a deeper appreciation of what I have because, as we've all learned across this earth, it can all go in a minute.
Back then, if we are working in the office, then we will only get to see each other on the weekends. But now, we get to see each other every day. Grateful in the sense of relationships with loved ones.
If I did not financially prepare myself for it, I probably would not be able to survive the onslaught of the MCO. Very grateful for having people that love me. Just very thankful for good friends.
Now I think people are, realizing that time is something they can't afford to waste. So people are being a bit more true to their nature. From my personal experience with the people around me, they're more open. I think there's a lot more conversations of emotion, a lot more conversations of how are you feeling, how are you holding up, how are you spending your time. These questions may not mean a lot pre-COVID, but now you feel that people care.
I wasn't alone in total isolation. I felt like, okay, I was in it with other people, worked together as a team. And they too had their issues. And it's like this combination of, okay, what's going wrong in your life, dude? Tell me. Alright, girl, what's wrong in your life? Tell me. What's wrong with my life? I'll tell you. And we kind of all piece things together in, different departments of our life.
Spend more time with my friend. Last time when you go out with your friends, you're just like, everybody can be on their phones and nobody is really invested in the conversation, and that's okay because it's like, yeah, I can just see you tomorrow, but like I feel the next time I go out with my friends, I would genuinely want to, just be in the moment with them because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see them is.
My biggest reflection during the MCO was learning how to be still. Now that has always been a challenge, I think, in our very fast-moving world, right? Everything is bam, 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 bam. And when everything slows down, it's like getting off a treadmill, like at speed number 10. And it's so hard to get used to it. But learning how to be still, learning how to wait, that was probably the most valuable lesson I've learned. Like, how do you win the war? You must first learn how to kill time.
I want to find my drive again. I want that thirst. I want that grind and that hustle that I was so indoctrinated and used to, A hard regiment, a tight ship, productive. I wouldn't stop for anything. I think all of that came to a screeching halt, and now, once all this is over, maybe, just maybe, I can start picking up speed, start putting that pedal to the metal.